Another brick fan with a Lego seasonal set. This is Easter Bunny. This is set 40463. Was released in March 2021. Has 293 pieces, no minifigures, and cost about $15 when it was released. This is one of a couple of seasonal sets they released this year, one being a Valentine bear, which you can see here on the back of the box, and this Easter bunny. Over the past couple of years, they've been releasing brick heads for Valentine's Day and for Easter, but this year they chose to go with these larger models, and I think they look great. So let's go ahead and get this Easter bunny built, and then we'll take a look at the finished product. Here is the finished Easter bunny, and as you can see, he's on this nice base of a grass, and then there's kind of the darker green here where the Easter bunny is placed, and then there are a couple of Easter eggs done out in front. I think overall the scene is really nice. The bunny does actually have some ways to move around, so let's take a look at the bunny himself. If you watch during the build, there's also a hidden carrot built underneath this platform that he's in. There's a 1 brick height here under all these curved plates. So there is a hidden carrot there. There's a picture up here in the corner of the screen if you missed it during the build. Taking a quick look at the bunny, I think it turned out really nicely in this nice tan color. The legs on the back are put on ball joints, so they do move a little bit, so they can be positioned a little bit. But they only rotate. So you can actually rotate this 360 degrees if you really wanted to. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but so those can be positioned very slightly. The head is on a ball joint, but is very restricted by the other bricks surrounding it. So you can position the head a little bit, but not a lot of articulation there. You can kind of look over to the side here. The face is built with the eyes on the side. Really nice built up nose here with the white, which I think turned out pretty nicely. You can see the ears back here also on ball joints, so there's a lot of expression you can do with the ears. Once again, they are a little bit restricted by the bricks around them, but you could lay them backward. So if he felt he was in danger or something, he could lay his ears back or move them up and position them on either side if you want. Nice little use of a quarter round here for a pink nose for the bunny. Eyes on either side, as I mentioned before. So not a lot of color in the bunny. He's all this nice tan color, although there's a little bit of red showing through. You look, there's a red stud on the side brick here that does show through just a little bit if you look closely. But on the back, he's got this nice sloping here and a white cottontail done with this kind of 2x2 dome piece. I think the bunny turned out quite nicely. There are a couple of jumper plates here, and as you see, there's a 2x6 right here that it's kind of got to spend a couple minutes getting him lined up, but he does stay on the base pretty solid. Not if you pull up, he'll fall off fairly easily, so it's easy to take him off, but he also stays in place if you're just going to display the bunny. The other decoration that comes with this are a couple of these Easter eggs, and these are done nicely with slopes and a bunch of stud on the side pieces, which give us the ability to put these different quarter rounds in here to create colored stripes and decorations on the Easter eggs. Obviously in Lego we don't make super round objects, but these turned out pretty nicely, and they also get positioned on jumper plates so that you can position them here and kind of offset them so that you get to see the Easter eggs at an angle. A couple of flowers also scattered around. Easter is definitely a spring holiday, and it's the awakening of spring. And I think this set does a good job of representing the Easter Bunny, showing some of the traditional Easter themes with the Easter eggs there, and also the spring look of the base that the bunny is built on. I think that turned out nicely. The build is pretty good. It takes a little while to get all of the little pieces put together for the bunny, but at the end he turns out quite nicely. As far as value goes, this is pretty close to 300 pieces for $15, which means your piece count is just over 5 cents a piece, which is really good. There are a lot of small pieces with a lot of quarter rounds, these cheese wedges, and other small pieces. So it's not a great big model, as you can see, but it does look very good, and it's a nice display model that you can bring out for the holiday if you choose to. So I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this Easter Bunny set. I'm going to get started on my next video. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I left a link to my LEGO seasonal playlist up here on the screen.